Ultimately, even Busby himself would fall victim to football's fundamental rule. In 1978, the Edwards meat business was collapsing. Busby's one-time boardroom puppet began to see his United shareholding less as a hobby and more as an investment. Busby sensed their partnership unravelling and publicly opposed Edwards's moves to extend his shareholding. The old agreement was over. Edwards's share ownership meant that he was United's real boss. Busby's son never joined the board, but Edwards's son Martin inherited the club. In 1989, United took back the souvenir shop. Sir Matt was still called club president, but now, aged 80, all his power had gone. In 1998, Martin Edwards looked to make £120 million for his shares by selling United to Rupert Murdoch's Sky TV. United supporters accused Edwards of betraying United's heritage and the legend of its greatest manager.
All the hard work that went in the 40s, the 50s and the 60s by Matt, and in the 50s and 60s, helped by my father, we're carrying that on. Their ambition was Manchester United to be the greatest football club in the world. We want that to continue. Now, if we don't do the things that we're currently doing, we will get left behind. They wouldn't thank us for that. I believe that we're actually, never mind betraying a legend, we're actually capitalising on all the hard work that they did in the early years.
Sir Matt Busby died in 1994, mourned for his unique contribution to the national game. His was a footballing fairy tale, transforming a bombed-out club into one of the world's greatest. But his successes were not, perhaps could not have been, achieved without human cost.
Well, I think there's always a distinction between what people do publicly at their profession and what they do privately. I think Matt's record speaks for itself in terms of doing the job at Old Trafford, which I think was remarkable and great for the game. See, there's a contradiction in football terms. A great football man and a great manager of a football club is not necessarily a great man.
Nobody could match Matt Busby's breadth of vision and single-minded ambition. He was a charismatic football manager, able to inspire players over 3 decades to the game's greatest heights. But as others discovered, there was a tougher, harder man underneath. Finally, for all his success, the harshness of the game he loved left its mark on him.